Hello, my name is David Blanchard. I'm the Product Development Manager for Fentex Limited, Europe's #1 spill control product supplier. Over the last couple of months, we've been researching the problem of paint and printing ink spills. These have an individual problem because paint and printing ink is designed to seal porous surfaces. This means that paint and ink will not soak in to a traditional absorbent pad. This emulsion paints area has been on this pad for 5 minutes, and if I peel the top layer of the pad away, you can clearly see it's barely soaking in to the fibres below. So what Fentex did was start from scratch and hand built a spill kit specifically designed to cope with paint spills and printing ink spills. We've designed 2 sizes. The first one, the PSK5, is a small 5 litre compact kit. And the PSK15 is a larger 15 litre paint spill kit with a large containment tray, whereas the 5 litre kit has a more compact 30 by 40 centimetre containment tray. As I take the products out of this, you'll clearly see it has the absorbent pads, absorbent flake, disposable gloves, a collection pan, a brush, disposal bag, paint squeegee and a containment tray. I would like to now demonstrate the PSK5 to you with a paint spill in this area. Here's my paint, it would get knocked over and the spill would happen. Quickly I would upturn the tin, get my paint spill kit, and remove the components. First thing I need to do is to put on my disposable gloves. And recover the paint tin into the containment tray. So if this paint tin was damaged or is still leaking, it is now contained and will leak into the surface tray. Onto the spill. As we know, the paint will not absorb into traditional absorbent pads and absorbent granules. So what we need to do is to collect the spill efficiently. This is why we have a collection pan and the squeegee scraper. So carefully, simply, I would scrape the paint up and recover back to the tin. You can clearly see how quickly the paint is recovered, and if the substrate is not dirty, then the paint can be reused. Here's the final bit. There's room in the containment tray so I can put my dirty scraper and collection tray in there safely without contaminating any other area of the floor. As you can clearly see now, 95% of the spill has been collected up and cleared away. What I need to do is just get rid of the final residue that's left on the floor. Now to do this, I will go back to using my absorbent pad material. But what I have to do first is to thin the paint or the ink down using the base solvent or the base of the material. This was a water-based emulsion, therefore I'm just going to add a little water to the area. And this will thin down the paint and enable it to penetrate into the absorbent pad. I'm going to clean the area with a brush so I emulsify the paint very easily. Well, and I can take my absorbent pad, and now the paint has been thinned, it will soak straight into the absorbent pad material. The area is now clean and safe to back to work. There's also a disposal bag within the spill kit, complete with attached tie wrap. All my contaminated products can now be placed in the waste disposal bag for safe, responsible disposal. Should the spill happen outside on a more porous surface such as tarmac or rough laid concrete, then we use a different absorbent medium to pick up the emulsion. And we're going to re-demonstrate, so we get the spill again, quickly contain the spilt tin and push it into place it into the containment tray. Exactly the same as before. What we want to do is recover the bulk of the spilt paint into the containment scoop, and we can place the paint back into the tin. Again, easily collecting 95% of the spilt paint into the collection tray. Now, because this surface is more porous, I need an absorbent that's going to integrate itself into the texture of the surface, and therefore I use my absorbent flake. Again, I have to thin down the paint a little bit with the water, because this is the base material of an emulsion paint, and agitate it with the brush. Now what I want to do is cover the entire surface area with my absorbent flake, and this will allow it to soak in all the emulsion that I've created. Thank you very much for watching Fentex channel of YouTube.